How do you come out to your family? When do you know if you're ready? And how can you make sure you can handle their reaction? In today's very requested video, I'm gonna share all of my best advice to help you get through this very important first step of your transition. So let's dive right into it. My first advice is to prepare the people you're gonna come out to. My parents didn't accept me the first time I came out to them, and now they're my biggest supporters. The people didn't change, but the things they knew did. Most people are transphobic just because they don't know what trans really is. So my parents struggled to accept me at first because they were so afraid for me. They thought if I was trans, I would have a bad life, I would be depressed my whole life. And so all the fear they had made it so much harder for them to accept me. Later on, both of my parents told me that seeing happy trans people and trans people who really thrive in their transition and in their lives really helped them overcome that fear. I would really advise, if you're about to come out to someone, especially your parents, and you're not sure how they're gonna react, show them what trans really is, show them all the joy. I just think accepting that someone is trans and accepting that your child is trans are two very different things, because every parent's biggest fear is their child being unhappy. And that is the main point I want to share with you, is showing to your parents that trans people can be happy will for sure help them accept you. My second advice is to use a step-by-step technique. I think it took me between 1 or 2 years to come out to everyone, and if I had to come out to everyone at once, I would have never done it. It's way too scary. So I really think it's important to start small, start with people that are more queer friendly or close friends, start maybe with only one person, and then step by step more people, and people that you may less confident about. And I think it's really important when you're also not sure yet about your transition, you need to first test it with a few people and then come out to more people when you're less vulnerable. I think this technique is also important because then if someone rejects you, you have always someone to fall back on. When my parents didn't accept me at first, I was really happy that I could fall back and talk about it with my friends. So what do you do now if they react badly? First of all, as I said before, it's not because they don't accept you at first that they will never accept you. My parents didn't accept me at first, and now they're my biggest supporter. It probably took time for you to accept that you're trans, so it may be the same for other people. However, this can be really hurtful because coming out is one of the most vulnerable things you can do, and if someone reacts badly, it will crush your confidence. So if that happens, I really advise you to take some time to heal, to rest, and do comfort things, maybe go see people that you know support you in your transness. I would really advise finding a support system, whether they're trans or not, whether it's friends or on the internet. Look for people who will help you out and people you can talk to in those hard moments. By the way, I created a Discord for Transmasc, so non-binary people are also welcome. And my girlfriend created one for trans femme and trans woman. I will put both of those in the description, and feel free to join if you're looking for trans friends or trans support. Earlier I mentioned how hard it can be to come out sometimes because you're still doubting yourself. I made a video about the imposter syndrome, so feel free to check it out if you're interested. So that's already it. I really hope it helped you. If you have any tips, feel free to share it in the comments. I'm sure it will help other people. And remember, the only right way to be trans is to be yourself.